my favorite. This is what I'm watching this morning. We don't have a big gap to deal with, which is good. You know, I like that. We don't have a big gap up or anything. Now it's moved a little bit, yeah, but it's not a huge gap. We're just over yesterday's highs. Calculated level, the 9's here. There's lots of reasons to be long Zoom. I love it. This can be my one and only focus this morning. I would love to have this pullback this morning into, that 543, right in like yesterday's highs, right into the calculated level. So we have gapped a little bit. I'm gonna be patient on this. I'm already in it. If it takes off, it takes off. If it pulls back, I want to get another couple of strikes, or I want to get a combo strategy on it. Could be a really good long on Amazon if we can get a flush. I want to keep an eye on it anyway. If we can get that pullback in the pre-market.
Order filled.
Got a little profits there. I sold a few there. I'm gonna add on the pullback.
Order filled.
Nice. So far, just taking profits. I'm looking for this pullback here. I'm looking for that 542, man. It's just right there. I got an order sitting out. I got filled some, not what I was looking for, but I got filled a little bit.
Order filled.
There we go. So I sold some and then got my ad stops in place. Well, in today's expiration on one, but yes, I like this 50% retracement long here on SPX. A couple of strikes out ready just in case here. I haven't sold any of my swing calls yet. Got an order sitting out. Nice. I got filled a little bit. Not a full fill, but I got a little bit there. Cool. I'm going to watch. I might get a second strike on this if we close and get a dip into it. Tight stop on these. I'm not expecting a whole lot, but I did get 2 strikes, so I can take some off here and hold one. But I just didn't get full fill on either one, so but I'll take it. Sell order out here. We get close to this 3,500 again. I'm going to take profits.
Order filled.
Yeah, just got sold. Took profits on SPX. Took profits on the SPX calls there. And I've got one more sell order out on the other strike. I got a profit stop in place on the remainder of one strike on SPX. So I've got a profit stop in place on one strike, so it'll take me completely out here. We pull back and get that profit stop. It'll take me completely out. The other strike, I haven't even gotten a profit target hit or anything on it yet. Okay, that took me out of, so I got $8 out of those contracts total. 6 on one and 2 on the other. All right, so I'm just in the one strike here. I've got a fishing order sitting out here. If we get a flush into this real quick right here. Otherwise, I'm out. I took profits. I just have the one strike with a stop in place on it. Zoom pulling into pre-market highs. I got an ad. It just wasn't
order filled.
Took some profits there on today's expiration on Zoom. And I've got an ad order on the swing. I'm gonna look to take profits, just pay myself a little bit. If we do pull back again, I'm gonna add again. I'm gonna just a couple of times, just pay myself a little bit, kind of pay for this trade a little bit in case we break down.
Order filled.
Okay, got paid. Today's expiration, I'm looking, I got an ad order sitting out. But I got a stop in place on the leftovers there. And then I got my swing on with a nice juicy ad if I can get a pull. That's all. Let's see what the SPX looks like here. I got filled on that fishing order. Got a partial fill on one and then the full fishing order fill on the other strike. So I got 2 strikes. I paid myself. I'm gonna leave this order out here for a second though. Let's see if I can't get a little bit more. All right, I just got paid on the, I'm gonna cancel this. I just got paid on the today's strike on the Zoom. So I got 2 strikes on, one full size, one about exactly half size. So we're getting close to the top of the hour. This thing could explode, right? But I'm gonna take some profits in case we don't. We could just very easily range bound. Every time we come up here, I'm gonna take a little bit off. Ooh, look at that spread, boy. We're fixing to take off.
Order filled.
There we go. They just bought my contracts. Hell yeah. So I took profits on one strike. Now I got about a half hour on each strike. I got 2 strikes, or not a half hour, a quarter hour on each strike. So I got about a half hour going here. I took profits there. It's the top of the hour. I'm just going to do the same thing. If we stay in this range, I'm not adding unless we're at the bottom of this range. I have one strike that's pretty fat in the money. I haven't sold any of them. In fact, I didn't get a full fill on that one. So this one here I'm using to take profits on. So pay myself big time here. I like it. So now that we break a new high in this hour, we got a nice hour. I really don't want to sell anything. I've taken profits here. So I'm looking at 35.06. I'm gonna take some off there. Take a couple off there, a couple off here, and then I'll be out here at the one strike. The other strike, I'm hanging on to it. It's nice in the money. I'm gonna try to hang on to this thing and just let it close. I only got a partial fill there, so I canceled the rest, but I was looking to sell a couple of contracts there, and they bought one, so I'll take it. And I just moved my order out here in case we pop I'm gonna take another one off. Took profit, so I've just got a little bit left on the on one strike, and then I got full size still going here on the other one. I'm just looking at Zoom here for a minute. I'll be back to SPX here in just a second. Looks like it's about to take off, but I had an ad order sitting out on Zoom, never got filled. I don't want to sell the rest of this. I don't really think I want to add. I don't want to screw up my average, so I am going to put another strike on, I think, here. Next week's expiration.
Order filled.
I peeled just a little bit off there, and I've got this order sitting out here. I just took a couple more off, paid myself, because I'm fixing to add another strike here. I'm gonna take on some more risk. So before I did it, I just wanted to pay myself a little bit. So let's set this, get my order set out here. I just need to pull back real quick. Come on down here, give me a feel. Come on, baby.
Order filled.
There we go, perfect. They just bought a couple contracts. I paid myself again. So I just have a couple of SPX calls left over that I want to hold into the close. Zoom that I've taken profits on. Looks like we're getting a nice pullback on Zoom. Perfect. I might actually get an ad here if we can pull back. I've got an order sitting to get an ad if we can pull back on both strikes, man. I paid myself well. I'm going to take an ad here on these swings. I don't want to screw up my average. I'm going to take an ad on one, and then the other one I'm taking a fresh strike on. So
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
nice. All my fishing orders getting filled here. Sweet, man. I just got filled everything I was looking for. So I've got next Friday's expiration and then the following Friday's expiration on Zoom here. Get a pullback into 542, and I'll take a different strike. I wouldn't add to these again today at all. So, but I got nice fills on them, and with today's gains and everything, that gives me the opportunity to really widen that stop where it's almost impossible to get stuffed out on those today anyway. One thing I have left on SPX here is two contracts that are deep in the money. Man, what a day on Zoom. That's perfect. God, what a nice day. SPX 4 for 4.